Welcome to the madness!
Hey, how's it going, folks? Today's Daffy and welcome to a new solo playthrough of the Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition Homebrew Module, Curse of the Blood Moon by Adventures Await Studios. So, yeah, I've been wanting to do a solo playthrough of this module for quite a while because I DM'd this for my group last month, and it was a bit of a blast. So, yeah, I did some things differently from this module that we're about to play through. There was like 5. Yeah, there was 5 players, and I did a different level, and I rebalanced some of the encounters and mechanics and yada yada. But I wanted to do a complete word-for-word module. Now, this is going to be a bit of a different layout to what I would normally do with my D&D stuff. The Tales of Fool's Gold series, basically, you wouldn't have like all this, like the face cam and the border at the top and stuff. Nah, I thought maybe I'd try and do something a bit different, a bit of a live reaction. Well, I mean, I was doing live stuff anyway with Tales, but I thought maybe like a face cam or reactions and all that. I thought I'd make it a little bit more of a personal experience. So I don't have a script planned or notes or anything. This is just all one take, as far as I'm aware. So yeah, let's just get straight into it. Let's get straight into this. So, oh, by the way as well, before we carry on, there will be a link in the description to adventuresawaitstudios.com where you can get a pack of 36, quote me if I'm wrong, 36 free modules, including Curse of the Blood Moon. You have a bunch of them, ranging from level 2 to level 5, 10, 15, and 20, I believe. So I'm going to be playing through every single one of them just to a bit of a laugh and a bit of fun. So click on the link, it takes you to the website. It'll say click here for your free 36 modules. You click on it, it'll send you to a OneDrive link to which you can download it. It's in a compressed folder, so make sure you have 7-zip, WinRAR, or some other uncompression or unzipping program, whatever. And in there will be 36 individually zipped folders as well, including the PDF and any maps and any images that is associated with that module. And if anyone is skeptical, I will give my signed seal of security approval that, as far as I'm aware, there is no viruses or malware or anything. So it's a clean download as far as I'm aware. But, you know, I guess it depends on the system. So yeah, a little bit of vigilance. Never hurts, right? Okay, so without further ado, let's get started then. So we're going to be reading this word for word, and basically I'm going to be sort of taking my time with it. Now I am going to be bouncing back from OBS as well as the module itself, so I'm going to be reading it. So let's we go then. Curse of the Blood Moon. There we go then. Hold on, maybe this would be better. Is this a bit better? That's better. There we go, now we can read it. Okay. Curse of the Blood Moon is intended for 4 characters with an average party level of 2. Characters who complete this adventure should earn enough experience to reach 3rd level. So now we're going to go into the backstory of it. A tribe of evil druids has summoned a blood moon to drive everyone away, or everyone mad. This campaign takes place in Arden, although it can be set in your own world. Any party composition should be able to finish the adventure with intelligent play. And then we go into the background. There are stories of the blood moon, a twisted mockery of the celestial body that lights the night sky. The first recorded instance of it was over 2 centuries ago, when a dark sorcerer sought to bring chaos to the wilderness he called home. He channeled the power of madness and cruelty from beyond the void, and infused them into the moon itself, amplifying their effects. The barbarians and shape changers were the first to fall under the blood moon's sway, slaughtering everyone they came across. The bloodlust, insatiable. Then, a tribe of druids fell victim as they tried to use their magic to purify the moon, only to inadvertently allow the dark energy to flow into them. Eventually, even the common folk found themselves prone to bouts of anger and violence. Luckily, a group of adventurers were able to slay the sorcerer, release his hold onto the moon, and allow the sun to rise again. Recently, a new threat has appeared within the wilderness between the tall spire mountains and the great forest. A group of druids convinced the world needs cleansing, and have come together to summon forth the dark energies required to create a blood moon once more. They hope that the ensuing chaos will allow the world to purge itself of all evils and reset the balance of nature. They enacted their dark ritual so that tonight, when the blood moon rises high and reaches its apex, it will bleed red as it did so long ago, and madness will descend onto the world. If nothing is done to break the druid's connection to the blood moon, the sun will never rise again. So yeah, pretty cool. So now, what we're going to do is, before we carry on with things, we're going to create our party. So I'll explain how I create parties and stuff in a second. Right, okay, so we're going to be using my usual go-to stuff when it comes to D&D. A website called 5e.tools. It's basically a 5e compendium, and to tell you the truth, it's my love. Honestly, I love this thing. So, how we create our party members is simple. Basically, I randomize them. I randomize them from the race, to the background, to the class, to their starting equipment, and stats, and whatever they have. So, let's start with our first party member. So basically, this episode is just setting up the campaign. It's not really going to go into the story and the encounters and yada yada. But basically, yeah. So that's what I'm going to do. Okay, so our first party member, right. Let's have a look then. So there's a button up here that says feeling lucky. This is our shuffle button. Or basically, I'll just pick a random whatever within this table. And what we do is we randomize 4 times, and on the 5th time, that's what we got. So I just want to make sure if it's fine. It is, perfect. Right then. Let's have a look then. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, we've got shifter. Sweet. It kind of reminds me of that one shifter we had in Tales. Nice. Okay, so shifter. So for ability scores, we can choose either a +2 or a +1. +2 and a +1, or we can choose a +1 across 3. I'll probably randomize that. We get Beastal Instincts, channeling the beast within you. Your proficiency in either acrobatics, athletics, intimidation, or survival. Probably randomize that. Dark Vision. And we get Shifting, which is a bonus action thing. Bonus action transformation that gives us a little bit of extra benefits. We get temporary hit points equal to 2 times our proficiency bonus. Shift the number of times equal to proficiency bonus. Again, back on a long rest. And then this is where we choose. We can either go B-side for a 1d6 additional temporary hit points, and we get a +1 to our armor class. Longtooth, which allows us to make an unarmed strike. 1d6 plus strength modifier. Okay, and we do piercing. Piercing? No, bludgeoning. Wait a minute. Piercing, sorry. Yeah, we can do piercing damage instead of bludgeoning. Okay, cool. Swift stride. Walking speed decreases by 10 feet. Additionally, you can move up to 10 feet as a reaction when the creature ends its turn within 5 feet of you. Well, that's not bad. And Wild Hunt, advantage on wisdom checks, and no creature within 30 feet of you can make an attack roll with advantage against you unless you're incapacitated. Very nice. Okay, so we're going to go to the dice roller here. We're going to do a d4, and this slot's going to determine which version we're going to get. So obviously, from Beast Hide is 1, Longtooth 2, Swift 3, Wild Hunt 4. So let's have a look, see what we've got. Well, okay, so we've got Beast Hide. Okay, I remember that. Sweet. So we've got Beast Hide Shifter. Okay, now what's next is we're going to go to the backgrounds now. And we're going to do the same thing for the backgrounds. So again, we're going to roll 5 times. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Variant City Watch Investigator. Okay. So we get skill proficiencies into Insight Investigation. Learn any languages and equipment. Uniform in the style of your unit. Indicative of your rank. A horn which helps to summon help. A horn which to summon help. I might incorporate that into the playthrough as a little bit of an exclusive item to this Beast Hide, to the Shifter. I'll think about that. We'll see. Set Manacles allows us to restrain. Yeah, allows us to bind small or medium creature. Escaping the manacles requires a DC 20 dexterity check, DC 20 strength check to break them. Could be useful. Pouch 10 gold coins. Okay, and we get Watcher's Eye, which, to be honest, I don't think we're going to do. No, we don't need it for this campaign. And then, of course, we need Soldier background for the specialty, as well as all the character traits, which isn't that big of a deal for us and all personally, but yeah. So yeah, very City Watch Investigator, very nice. By the way, I don't know if you noticed, but basically I'm allowing for all the modules here. So Sword Coast Adventures Guide, for example. Right, let's have a look at classes then. And by the way, I'm just sticking with the official classes as well. I was kind of tempted to put Blood Hunter in this list, but as the series starts going on and we start doing multiple playthroughs, I might incorporate some homebrew stuff as well, some homebrew subclasses once I get more familiar with what these classes can do and stuff. But for now, I'm just going to stick with the original. Okay, so again, I'm just going to randomize 5 times. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Warlock. Okay, so we have a Beast Hide Shifter Warlock. Nice. Okay then. Right, so this is the other thing as well. We have... Find it. So, Warlock. So we get 1d8 hit die. 8 plus Constitution modifier. 1d8, Proficiency of light armor, weapons, simple weapons, okay, same for us, wisdom, charisma. Now we're going to choose the 6 skills as well. No, I just want to double check something. Hold on. Okay. City, watch, investigator, insight, and investigation. Okay, so basically, insight is not on here, but investigation is. So basically, we're going to randomize between Arcana, Deception, History, Intimidation, Nature, and Religion. So that is what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So that's a D6. 6. So that's Religion. D5, 4. That's Intimidation. So we got Religion and Intimidation. Now, the starting equipment. Now, I've decided to scrap the starting equipment and the gold buy because I have a different way of going to be doing things. Now, I mean, I could just go light crossbow or simple weapon, component pouch, arcane focus, yada yada yada. Or do I? Because I was thinking of doing what I did with the hirelings and tails. For those who don't know, I'll leave a playlist link in the top right hand corner of the screen if you want to go check that out. Basically, the way I did for those kind of characters, I rolled the primary weapon, the secondary weapon, armor, and the pack. But I was thinking of doing the same with that, or do we go starting equipment? Actually, no, let's go starting equipment. That's fine, let's go starting equipment. Okay then, right, so let's roll a d2. So on a 1, it's light crossbow and 20 bolts. Simple weapon. Okay, let's have a look. 2. Okay, so any simple weapon. So let's open that up to another tab. And then what we're going to do, we're going to randomize 5, and that's going to be the weapon. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 5. Dart. Okay, so it's going to be a dart. So, dart's a ranged weapon. 1d4 piercing with finesse, thrown. Okay, I think I'll give him 10 darts. I think 10 darts will be... Okay, so that's going to be 10 darts. Yeah, so that's going to be 10 darts. So, I'm going to start off with 10 darts. And then we need a component pouch or arcane focus. So, let's go d2. That's going to be an arcane focus. Nope, I need arcane focus, please. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right, tell you what, let's just go d5, that'll do. 2, so it's an orb. Special items inside the panel. Yeah, so we can use it as an arcane focus, spellcast focus. Okay, so it's got an orb. And then we need to go between the Scholars Pack and the Dungeoneers Pack. Scholars Pack. Alright, so backpack, book of lore, ball of ink pack, pen, 10 sheets of parchment, little bag of sand, small knife. And then leather armor, and then we get another simple weapon, which we'll randomize now. So we got 10 darts already. So we might get some more darts actually, we'll see. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Dagger. Alright, so we got a dagger. Actually, technically we get 3 daggers. Right, okay, so that's it for the equipment then. So we've got 10 darts, we've got arcane focus, we've got Scholar's Pack, we got leather armor and 3 daggers. Nice. Right, so now we're not quite done with this shifter yet, because we've got a couple of things we need to do. So at level 2, we get up to, for Warlock, first of all, we get to choose our subclass, because we get our Otherworldly Patron at level 1, and we also get Pat Magic as well, basically spells. And also we get invocations as well, which is like little custom features that Warlock can get, and you can kind of customize them in a certain way. It's pretty nice actually. So we're going to go to the Warlock spell list. and using the table, second level. So we learn 2 cantrips, and we get 3 level 1 spells for now. So the way we do this is we go to the filter, go to Warlock, we're going to do cantrip first. Then we get all the list of the Warlock cantrips. And then we're just going to do the same thing again. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're going to get the Friends cantrip. I don't know if that will help, but we'll see. And then we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to get Chill Touch. Okay, so we got Chill Touch, and we get Friends. Okay. And yeah, I know what you're thinking. What kind of a Warlock is this? Not having an Eldritch Blast. I know. But still, I think it's pretty cool. Right, and we get to learn 3... Ooh, Storm 1. And we get to learn 3 level 1 spells, I believe. Yep. 3 level 1 spells. So this is the level 1 spells we can get as Warlock. So let's have a look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we'll get the Distort value. Okay, squeeze out a few gold coins off a merchant. You can cast a spell, doubling your perceived value. Okay, cool. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Unseen Servant. Creates an invisible, mindless, shapeless medium force. Simple tasks. Duration 1 hour. Bonus action, commence a command servant. Alright. And then we can learn one more. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do one more time. Witch Ball. Okay, we get Witch Ball. Okay, I'm just going to splice this in because I actually forgot to do a couple of things. I forgot to do the subclass. I forgot to do the invocations. I actually already done the stats, by the way, and wait till you see them. Okay, so we get to randomize our subclass now. Forgot to do this. So we have a choice between the Archfey, Celestial, Fathomless, Fiend, Genie, Great Old One, Hexblade, Undead, or Undying. So let's see what we got. So we're going to go randomize 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Archfey. Okay, Archfey Warlock. So, the Archfey. Your patron is a Lord or Lady of the Fae, a creature of legend who holds secrets that were forgotten before the mortal races were born. This being's motivations are often inscrutable, and sometimes whimsical, and might involve a striving for greater magical power or the settling of age-old grudges. Being this sort includes the Prince of the Frost, the Queen of Air and Darkness, the ruler of the Gloomy Court, Titania of the Summer Court, the Consort Oberon, the Green Lord Householm, the Prince of Fools, and Ancient Hags. So, also at level 1 we get these other spells added as well. So we get Fairy Fire and Sleep added, very useful spells. And of course at level 1 we get Fey Presence, which we can use in the 10 feet cube originating from you. We make a Wisdom saving throw against our save DC. And if they fail, they are charmed or frightened by our choice. That's at the end of the next turn, which is very useful. Good defensive one. And also as well, we get Eldritch Invocations as well. As you can see. No, I don't think I can filter these. Can I? Not really. Yeah. Never mind. I'll just keep doing it until we do it. So I think at level 2 we can learn 2 invocations for now. So we'll just pick 2 then. Okay, so let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And as you can see, we did get prerequisites. What I was going to say was if we landed one on a prerequisite, then I would just do one more randomization until we get it. But we got Bee Speech, so we can do speak with animals at will. Very useful. Alright, so we need the other one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's a prerequisite. That's a prerequisite. We don't have Eldritch Blast. We don't have Pass of the Blade. We don't have Cloak of Flies. We're not level 15. We don't have Eldritch Blast. We're not level 7. We're not level 5. We don't have Pact of the Chain. We're not level 5. We're not level 7. We don't have Pact of the Blade. We don't have Pact of the Tome. We don't have Pact of the Tome. We're not 7th level. Okay, Mask in Many Phases, Disguise Self. There we go. Right, there we go. There's the spells and the invocations in the subclass. Not bad. Right, okay, and that concludes... Oh, yeah, stats as well. That's what we need to do. We need to do stats. So basically, this is where things can either make or break a character. So let's have a look. So we want to go Shifter Beast Hide. That's right. 2 and 1. Actually, no, it's the wrong one. We need Shifter. There we go. We need Shifter from the monsters in the multiverse. And then sometimes this does stuff. Sometimes we can get a free feat or a stat boost from a background, depends on which one. Okay, let's roll our numbers. So we're going to roll this 5 times, and then we're going to randomly allocate it. So there we go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh. 3 13s, a 12, a 1, and a 6. Oh shit. Oh shit. Okay then. So we're going to randomly assign this 5 times as well. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that isn't too bad. We get okay, so base we get 13 strength and a 13 charisma, and a 12 constitution, but a 7 dexterity, and a -2 wisdom as well. That's not good. That's not good whatsoever. But now we need to allocate our 2 points. Oh, that's right. Okay, so we're going to do a D2 for this. 1. Okay, so we're going to stick with the +2 +1. And then what we're going to do is we're going to roll a D6 to determine where these extra stat bonus is going to go. A 3, okay, constitution. So that brings up to a 14 for a +2. And then we go D5, 4, intelligence, for a 14 and +2. Wow. That is not fun. That is not fun whatsoever. Okay then, right, let's go into character 2 then. Right, okay, so now we're going to be creating character 2 now. So, let's go to this then. So let's go to races, and we'll see what we can pick up. By the way, if later on in the episode you hear me referencing something about a wizard, that is because I already created the second character, but unfortunately my silly ass decided to delete footage thinking it was something else. So that's why I'm redoing this bit. So if I get something other than a wizard, then there you go, there's the reason. Okay then, right, so let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we've got an Air Genasi, nice. So this is from Elemental Evil Player's Companion, alright. So ability scores, Con 2, Dex 1, size medium, can move 30 feet. Size normal, languages is common and primordial. Okay, so we get Unending Breath, you can hold your breath indefinitely when you're not incapacitated. And we can cast the Levitate spell once, requiring no material components. We gain the ability to cast this when we finish a long rest. Constitution, no spellcasting modifier. Alright, cool, so an Air Genasi, pretty cool. If you're wondering, this is what Air Genasis look like. Yeah, so this is what the 4th Genasi look like. You've got it, the Earth Genasi, the Water Genasi, Fire Genasi, and the Air Genasi. This is what it looks like. Pretty cool. Okay, go into the backgrounds. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so Baldur's Gate Folk Hero. So we get skill proficiency in animal handling and survival. Tool proficiencies is 1 type of artisan's tool, so we will check what that is right now. Okay, so let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Level workers tools. Alright, so special tools include the items needed to pursue a craft or trade. Proficiency with sets of artisan tools lets you add your proficiency bonus to any ability checks you make using the tools in your craft. Each type of artisan tools requires a separate proficiency. Knowing the leather working extends to a lore concerning animal hides and their properties. Also confers knowledge of leather armor and similar goods. So components, knife, small mallet, and each edger? There we go. Hole punch thread, leather scraps. So arcana, investigation, identify hides. Might come in handy, who knows, depends. Right, so that's that for that. We also get vehicles. So that's like carts, horses, that kind of stuff. Okay, we got set of artisan's tools, our choice, so we might as well, make that, the level workers then. Since we're proficient in it, makes sense. Shovel, iron pot, set of common claws, and a belt containing 10 GP. Nice. And we can... Okay, so we can do the character stuff with this then. The flavor stuff. Okay, now, so the big thing, classes, right, so let's see what this is. Just to let you know, I already know what the 3rd and the 4th characters are, because I'm recording this section on Friday. Yeah, I've recorded this section on Friday night. the other section you'll see in a little bit after this. I recorded this on a Thursday afternoon. Let's already know what they are. So this might be a second chance at getting another class that could benefit us more than the first one we did, which was a wizard. But we'll see. Okay, here we go then. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sorcerer. Nice. Okay, sorcerer. That'll do. I ain't saying anything. I'm not saying anything. Okay, so for sorcerer, we've got 1d6 hit die, 6 for constitution level, 1d6 proficiency, dagger, dart, slings, quarterstaffs, light crossbows. Okay, now I want to have a look at that. What was it called? Folk hero. There we go. Bolsky folk hero. Okay. Folk hero. Alright, animal handling and surviving. That's cool, because we don't have those as part of the skills, so we can choose a d6 then. So 5, that's persuasion. D5, we have religion, so persuasion and religion. Okay, now we're going to do the starting equipment. So let's go D2. Alright, so we've got any simple weapon. Alright, so we'll randomize this one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Quarterstaff could be useful. It's not too bad. So we've got quarterstaff. Now we need a component focus or component pouch and arcane focus. D2. So let's see here. So crystal, orb, rod, staff, or wand. So let's go D5. We got a orb. Nice. Okay, Dungeons pack of Explorers pack. Let's go D2. Explorers pack. Bedroll, pack, bedroll, mess kit, tinderbox, 10 torches, 10 days rashes, water skin, and 50 feet of hemmed rope. Nice. We get 2 daggers. Right. Okay, so, I already go... I'm not going to say anything. I'm not going to say anything. You'll see later on. Okay, so, right. So, level 2, we got Font of Magic, 2 sorcery points, 4 cantrips we can learn, as well as 3 level 1 spells for now then. Okay, cool. Also, we have our subclasses as well, so we're going to randomize that now. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Shadow. Okay, cool. Yeah, Shadow Sorcerer. So let's see what this entails. So first of all, we need to learn our spells, which we're going to do first. So we're going to filter, we're going to go cantrip. And we can learn what? 4 cantrips, was it? Yes, 4 cantrips. Perfect. Okay, so we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So let's control flames. Okay, we've got frostbite. Poison spray. And the last one. Thunderclap. Alright, perfect. So we've got 4 attacking ones. Very nice. Okay, now we need to learn our 3 level 1 spells. Alright, let's see what we got. Oh, no, let's filter. 1, 2, randomize. Thank you all. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we've got Thunder Wave. Thunder Wave is a good one. A really good defensive one. 1, 2. Comprehend languages. And the final one. Sleep. Okay, that'll come in handy as well. Nice. So, Thunder Wave, Sleep, and Comprehend Languages. Not bad. Right. Also as well, we'll go over the abilities as well. So, we get Shadow Magic. So, you're a creature of shadow. Your innate magic comes from the Shadowfell itself. You might trace your lineage to an entity from that place, or perhaps you're exposed to its fell energy and transformed by it. The power of Shadow Magic creates a casts a strange pull over your physical presence. A spark of life that sustains you is muffed, as if it struggles to remain viable against a dark energy that imbues your soul. At your option, you can pick from or roll on the Shadow Sorcerer Quirks table to create a quirk for your character, which we might as well. So, your heart beats once. Let's see. Your heart beats once per minute. This event sometimes surprises you. Also as well, we get Eyes of the Dark, so our dark vision. So we have dark vision. So hold on. Yeah, so you have dark vision with a range of 120 feet. Not bad. Once you reach 3rd level, we can learn a darkness spell. This is counted against the number of sorcery spells known. In addition, you can cast it by spending 2 sorcery points or expending a spell slot. If you cast it with sorcery points, you can see through the darkness created by the spell, but we're not at level 3, so we don't have the darkness spell. And also we have Strength of the Grave. Start level 1, your resistance to Twilight state between life and death makes you difficult to defeat. When damage reduces you to 0 points, you can make a charisma saving throw, DC 5 plus the damage taken. On saving throw, you instead drop to 1 HP. You can use this feature if you reduce to 0 HP by radiant magic or critical hit. After saving throw succeeds, you can't use this feature again until you finish a long rest. And then here we have Quantum Magic, where basically we have sorcery points which we can change into spell slots and spell slots into sorcery points as a bonus action. This is the mainstay of the, well, one of the main things about the sorcerer, and I love the sorcerer because we can do it that way. We can be very flexible with our casting, as you mentioned. We can cast a little bit more often than some of the other classes. Really nice. Right, also to finish things off, we're going to go to the stat generator. Now let's roll stats for our Urgency. This should be interesting. So, we're going to put Urgency if we can. That's the one. No, it's fixed. So it's fixed blocks, fixed stat bonuses, so +2 to Constitution, 1 to Dexterity, so we got them. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. That's more like it, that's pretty cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, so our final stats for our Urgency Sorcerer, Shadow Sorcerer, is 11 Strength, 12 Dexterity, 15 Constitution, 16 Intelligence, 15 Wisdom, and 15 Charisma. Not bad whatsoever. Right, okay folks, so we're going to be making our third character now. And just to let you know, I'm going to change the shirt on because I'm recording on another day. But yeah, just to let you know, make sure you expect that kind of thing happening, because with these D&D episodes, I don't record them all at once. I've only got a few hours in the afternoon or an hour or so just to make some progress on an episode, and then I have to edit it all together and stuff. So yeah, expect to see some different kind of shirts on and stuff, you know what I mean? Okay, right, so we're going to be making our third character like I mentioned, so let's carry on what we're doing then. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, we've got an Eladrian Elf, nice. Do you know, I've never played with an Eladrian before. Let's have a look, see what they got. So, it's okay, so it's from the Tome of Foes, okay. Tome of Foes, okay. Dex 2, Charisma 1, medium size, 30 feet, okay. Dark Vision as per usual, Keen Senses, Proficiency in Perception, Fey Ancestry, Advantage on saving throws against being charmed, and Magic can put you to sleep. Really crucial skill. Honestly, that has helped me a lot of times in actual play. Trance, don't need to sleep. Meditate, to meditate in a dreamer fashion. Okay, so 4 hours, alright, nice. Face Step, okay. Bonus action, you can magically teleport to 30 feet to occupy space. When we reach third level, which unfortunately we won't. Oh, we get different forms. Ah, Autumn, Charmed, Winter Frightened. That's pretty useful. I'll have to keep an eye on this Eladrian Elf. Nice. But basically we just get third step because we're only level 2. So yeah, okay, so we've got an Eladrian Elf. Okay. So now we're going to go to the backgrounds. See what backgrounds we get. And just to remember, these backgrounds are kind of flavorish to some degree, but we do get some proficiencies that could come in handy. Okay, so we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Guild Artisan, skill proficiencies, Insight Persuasion, 1 type of artisan tools. So let's have a look. Never know, we might actually get some tools that can work. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cartographer's tools, okay. So this means that we could use our tool proficiency to replace certain roles that we need. So for example, if we need to roll a history check to do with maps, and a history is not really good, but we can add our tool proficiency instead. Okay. Nature survival. Alright, cool. We'll keep that in mind. So cartographer's tools, remember that. 1 language of choice, again, doesn't make a difference. Set of artisan's tools, 1 of your choice. Letter from an instruction from your guild. Set of traveler's clothes and the belt's pouch contain 15 gold pieces. Okay, nice. Right, let's head to the classes then. Let's see what class we're gonna get. So far we've got a warlock and warlock and a wizard. So I'm not gonna lie, I am kind of hoping for a little bit of a front line. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to play this quite tactically. Okay, so we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Sorcerer, Jesus. This is all magic up to now. Which is a bad thing, because magic's really strong, but Jesus. Okay, sorcerer. Oh god. So 1d6 hit die, 6 plus constitution level. So proficiencies, we don't get any armor proficiencies. We got dagger, dart, slings, quest dice, and light crossbows, same as the wizard. Same throws, constitution and charisma. We get to pick 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 of those. Let me just go back to the guild. The guild artisan. So insight and persuasion, which automatically eliminates from this. So we got arcana, deception, intimidation, religion. So let's roll a d4. 1. So that is arcana, and then we're going to roll a d3, and that is religion. Interesting. Okay. Also, we need to determine the starting equipment. So we can either go light crossbow and 20 bolts, or we can go any simple weapons. Let's have a look. D2, so any simple weapon. Okay. Let's see what weapon we get. I mean, there's a chance we can get a light crossbow from this. Imagine. Okay, so go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Wooden staff, actually, that's pretty good. Spellcaster focus, so, you know, just really matter if we have one or not. Not to mention, 1d6 weapon and a 1d8 for 2 hands. It's not too bad for up close. So, staff, I'll remember that. And then we need either component pouch and arcane focus. There's an arcane focus, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So let me do a d5. Determine. 2. So we got an orb. And then we have the choice between a Dungeoneer's pack and an Explorer's pack. Explorer's pack, bedroll, backpack, mess kit, tinderbox, torches, rations, water skin, rope. There we go, right? And of course 2 daggers. Interesting. Okay, right. So now we're at level 2. We also get to choose our Sorcerer's Origin, our subclass, but we'll do that in a second because now we have spells we need to allocate. So at level 2, we learn 4 cantrips and 3 spells known. Okay, so we need to pick 3 level 1 spells, but let's do with cantrips first. We learn 3 cantrips, 4 cantrips, okay. Not too bad. Not too bad whatsoever. To be honest, I do like the Sorcerer class. The Sorcerer class is amazing. Honestly. Probably my go-to magic class in all fairness. Okay, so let's randomize this. So remember, it's 4 cantrips. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So we've got Sword Burst. Nice. Good attacking 1 if we need it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lightning Lure. Not bad. We can pull people towards us if we need to push them. We need to pull them through like some kind of trap or get them closer to us to bring aggro off somebody else. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Acid Splash. Doing 1d6 acid damage on 1 person or 2 people. Okay. And then the final one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Shape Water. Okay, so we've got a utility one, we've got 3 damage ones. That's good because we're kind of lacking a little bit of damage to some degree. I mean, we've got Chill Touch from our Warlock. We got Sword Burst from our Wizard, but some utility stuff. But here we got some nice, we got some nice damaging ones. It's pretty nice. Also, depends on rolls as well, doesn't it? Okay, so now we're going to pick our 3 level 1 spells. So let's see what we get with this. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Get a Sword of Elements, it's a reaction. So when we take acid, cold, fire, lightning, or thunder damage, we get resistance, which means half damage. And on our next melee attack, we add an extra 1d6 of the damage that we've got taken. Which ain't too bad, to be fair. It's not too bad whatsoever. Okay, so Sword of Elements. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Comprehend languages. Okay. Also, you can pause and read it if you want. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And our final spell is Ice Knife. Not bad. Really good spell. I like this one. Use a ranged spell attack with 1 target. Take 1d10. And then every creature within 5 feet of that person has to make a dex save, or they take, well, it says here 2d6 cold damage, which is pretty strong. Very strong. Right, okay, so that's the spells. Am I not mistaken? Yep, 3 spells known. 4 cantrips. Nice. Okay, now we need to pick our subclass. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Aberrant Mind. Nice. So, Aberrant Mind. An alien infusion has wrapped its tendrils around your mind, giving you psionic power. You can now touch other minds with that power and alter the world around you by using it to control the magical energy of the multiverse. Will this power shine from you as a hopeful beacon to others, or will you be a source of terror to those who feel the stab in your mind and witness the strange manifestations of your might? As an aberrant mind sorcerer, you decide how you acquire your powers. Will you born with it, or did an event later in life leave you shining with psionic awareness? Consult the aberrant origins tables for a possible origin of your power. This is just flavor, so I'll tell you what, let's just roll a d6. 3. You once suffered the dominating powers of an aboleth, leaving a psychic splinter in your mind. So just to show you what that is, an aboleth. So an aboleth is a psionic creature from underwater. If the icon will load. Yep, that's an aboleth. Yep. Nice, isn't it? So we got to info. So before the coming of the gods, aboleths lurked in primordial oceans and underground lakes. Reach out their minds and seize control of burgeoning life forms of the mortal realm, making those creatures their slaves. The dominants made them like gods, and the true gods appeared, smashing the aboleth's empire and freeing their slaves. Aberrants are never forgotten. So yeah, very, 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 very strong. I'm not gonna lie. In fact, what's the CR? It's CR 10. Man, I hope to God we don't face any of them in any of these modules, honestly. So yeah, so basically that's an aboleth. Okay, so also as well, we get psionic spells. With additional spells when you reach certain levels in this class as shown in the psionic spells list. Each of these spells counts as sorcerer spells for you, but does not count against the number of sorcerer spells you know. So basically these are free ones. When you gain a sorcerer level, you can replace one spell you gained from this feature or another spell of the same level. The new spell must be a divination or enchantment spell from the Sorlock, Warlock, or Wizard spell list. This is powerful. This is very, very powerful. But, just to make things a little easier on me, I am not changing any of these spells. Basically, they are fixed. If you were to play this class, I would recommend changing some of these spells up for more optimized spells. Like for example, like Mindsliver. Oh, you learn Mindsliver. Oh, I didn't realize you learn a cantrip from this. Nice. Yeah, like there's certain spells that you can change. Like, I mean, you can change Arms of Adar for Silver Barbs, some stuff like that. Some really good ones. And also we get telepathic speech. So as a bonus action, we choose one creature from 30 feet at you. We can speak telepathically with each other while within over miles, equal to a charisma modifier. We speak mentally in a language everyone knows. It's equal to, yeah. And also at level 2 as well, we get Bonds of Magic, where basically sorcerer levels gives you sorcery points, which you can use to change certain spells in certain ways. But just at level 2, we can use a bonus action to convert sorcery points into spell slots, and spell slots into sorcery points. So very useful for, you know, keeping our casting going throughout an entire day before we take a long rest. Okay, so I'm splicing this in because I forgot to do the stats for our Eladrian Sorcerer. So we're going to roll this 5 times. I'm going to do this quickly. So yeah, let me put in Eladrian. Yep, MTF. And it was Guild Artisan. Not like it's going to do anything. Okay then, right, so we've got static 2 and a static 1. So here we go then. Okay, so we're going to roll 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Triple 13, double 12, and 11. Eesh, that's not good. Okay, here we go then. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, so we got 13 strength, 14 dex, 11 constitution, 13 intelligence, 12 wisdom, and 14 charisma. That plus 2 is going to be quite useful for the attacking. As long as we have a decent charisma for our attacking modifier, that's all that matters. Okay then, right, so that's the stats. Okay then, right, so that's our Eladrian Sorcerer. Right, that's like our 4th character. Okay, now we're going to make our final party member of this module. So, this should be fun. This should be very fun. Okay, right, so here we go then. So I'm hoping we need a frontline. We need a frontline, a fighter, monk, paladin, a ranger, or even some kind of spellcasting gish character, like a Bladesinger Wizard or Hexblade Warlock, stuff like that, but we'll see. Okay, here we go then. Right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Free Green. I like free greens. So, free greens, this is from Astral Adventurer's Guide. I was thinking the one from Monsters of the Multiverse, personally. Okay, so, with free green, basically, they look like... I keep forgetting about the images. Basically, they look like this. Which is grasshopper type characters, like insectoids sort of thing. Very useful. So, creature type, monstrosity, medium or small. We get Chameleon Carapace. When we're not wearing armor, Carapace gives you a base armor class of 13 plus your dexterity modifier. As an action, we can change the color. Change the color of our shell and texture, giving an advantage on dexterity stealth checks made to hide in those surroundings. Very useful. Dark vision. You get secondary arms. You have 2 slightly smaller secondary arms below your primary pair of arms. Secondary arms can manipulate an object, open or close a door or container, pick up or set a tiny object, or wield a weapon that has the light property. So basically, this just means that if you have a two-handed weapon, like a glaive or a sword and shield, basically, obviously you get your hands full, so you can't really do much, but with the other pair of arms, they can use them to open stuff, and, you know, if you've got, like, for example, like if you have a shield and a scimitar, which has a light property, you can do 2-weapon fighting with your arms underneath. Pretty cool. Also, we get Sleepless. Do not require sleep. You can remain conscious during a long rest, though you must still refrain from sonorous action to gain the benefit of the rest, so very useful for overnight overwatch, for the night watch. And telepathy, so we can speak to people. Yeah, free queens are amazing. Like, honestly, they're really, really strong. Okay, now we're going to go to backgrounds. Let's see what background we have. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, so we got Investigator. This is from... Is that what I think it is? Yep, Van Richten's Guide to Ravenloft. Okay, so we can either choose 2 from Insight, Investigation, and Perception. We get Disguise Kit, Thieves Tools for our proficiencies. Equipment, Magnifying Glass. Evidence from the past case, obviously this is to do with the actual world itself. Choose one or roll for a trinket from the horror trinkets later in this chapter. Set come close to 10 gold pieces, so yeah, we can have a quick look through this. To be honest with you, this is all just flavor anyway. And to tell you the truth, some of these modules, like the Van Richter's Guide to Ravenloft and Sword Coast Adventuring Guide, I believe they have campaigns themselves. So I might do solo plays of these, just to get the full lore and the full thing of what we can do with them. Yeah, because I'm planning on covering a lot of stuff regarding this solo play series that I'm doing. Okay, so we've got Investigator. Now we're going to go to classes. I'm going to see what class we have then. Again, I am hoping for a martial class, an up front, a frontliner. That's what we need. We need some kind of a tank here. Go on, game. What are you going to give us? Alright, so we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Bard. Bard can work, depending. Okay, so the Bard. We get 1d8 hit die, 8 plus Constitution level for HP at 1 point. 1d8 plus our Constitution modifier. Right, okay, so proficiencies for the Bard. So we get light armor, which ain't too bad, that gives us some armor. Weapons, simple weapons, hand crossbows, long swords, rapiers, and short swords. There's 4 martial weapons that they can have. Tools, 3 magical instruments for choice. Saving throws is dexterity and charisma, and skills we can choose any 3. So I'm gonna have to find a skills list for that, if there is anything like that. Table skills. Yeah, so we'll use that as a reference. We'll do that in a second. Okay, start equipment, rapier, longsword. Right, we might as well do that first then. Okay, so let's have a look. Let's get the dice roller open. Okay, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15, 16, 17, 18. 18, is that right? 6, 7, 10. Yeah, I think I counted 18 now, but if we go with Investigator, we go from Investigator, we can choose Insight, Investigation, or Perception. So let's go with D3 for that. 1. Okay, so that's insight, and then we're going to go D2. 1. Okay, so we've got insight and investigation. And then we go back to our skills. So we've got insight and investigation done already. So we're going to roll a D16. 10. I'll tell you what, maybe easier to just do it this way. There we go. Okay, so 10 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's medicine. So we want a D15. 3. So 1, 2, 3, sleight of hand. Then finally a D14. 1. And that's athletics. Alright, so that's our skills. Wow, that's a little annoying now, isn't it? Okay, so now we're going to go to our starting equipment. So we have a choice between a rapier, longsword, or any simple weapon. So let's go with a D3 for that. 2. Okay, so we've got a longsword. Perfect. So now we need a diplomat's pack or an entertainer's pack. Entertainer's pack. Alright, so it's a bedroll, backpack, 2 costumes, 5 candles, 5 days of rations, water skin, and disguise kit. Cool. We got tools for the disguise kit already. Not too bad. Alright, so now we need to choose between... Oh yeah, we need to choose between the magical instruments. We'll do that in a second. So we'll do a D2. So any other musical instrument, we'll do our skills while we're at it, while we're there. And also we get leather armor and a dagger as well. So let's roll the... So let's roll the 3 skills from... Yeah, let's roll the 3 magical instrument tools, musical instrument tools, skills, things. Okay, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Schwarm. Okay, so we've got a Schwarm for our tool efficiency. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Etherola, also known as whistle cane, simple easy to make when the instrument cut from a reed. Okay, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 4, and 5. Songhorn. Okay, so remember that. Now this is from the starting equipment now. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we've got a field lad to start off with. Okay, no problemo. And that's it then. Perfect. Okay, so now we've got equipment. We've got leather armor and a dagger as well as a longsword. There we go. Right, so at level 2, we get 2 cantrips, 5 spells known. Awesome, so we'll do that in a second. We get Bardic Inspiration, which is a D6 as a bonus action. And within the next 10 minutes, the creature that can roll a die can add the number rolled to one ability check, attack roll, saving throw it makes. The creature can wait until after it rolls D20 before deciding to use the Bardic Inspiration. We use this a number of times equal to our Charisma modifier. We gain any uses when we finish a long rest. Very nice. Also, we get our spell casting as well. Ritual casting, cantrips, fire spells, yep. And at level 2, we get Song of Rest as well, beginning at 2nd level. You can use Soaring Magic or Orientation to help revitalize your wounded allies. So during a short rest, we can roll an extra 1d6 hit points when we roll in hit dice to gain hit by back. And here we have Magical Inspiration. If a creature has a Bardic Inspiration die, when you cast a spell that restores HP or deals damage, the creature can roll that die and choose a target affected by the spell. Add the number bonus to a bonus to the hit points or damage dealt. So that's not too bad as well. Right, so now that we have that, let's finally get our spells going on. So at level 2, we got 2 cantrips and 5 level 1 spells for now. Okay. So we're going to filter to the cantrips. Let's have a look. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So we've got mending. Alright, so this allows us to repair broken stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We've got minor illusion. Basically allowing us to create a sound or an image that acts like an illusion. It's pretty cool, actually. Right, so, as our spells now, the final piece of the puzzle is the stats of our 3 green bard. Let's have a look. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's not bad. Not bad whatsoever. Oh, no, it's only 3 green from monsters. Okay. So it's just, okay. Those monsters and multiverse as well. It's like it's just the Ancestral's Guide. Alright. Okay, so also we are a investigator. Okay, no free feet or anything. Nope. Okay, so we're going to decide if we're going to have the +2/+1 or the +1 across 3. Okay, so it's the +1 across 3. Okay, now we're going to randomize the stats allocations. Right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Not bad, but not good either. Alright, let's roll d6. So the first point is going to wisdom. Second point is going to intelligence. And then the final point is going to dexterity. Okay, so this finishes up with a 13 strength, 16 dexterity, 14 constitution, a 16 intelligence, 15 wisdom, and a 12 charisma. That's not too bad. It's not too bad in the whole. It could be better. I mean, I would love that +16 onto the charisma. Or to the strength, actually, for using the longsword. But it's not too bad. I mean, we're going to get a +3 to hit with our longsword. And then it's going to be a 1d8. Well, if we're going two-handed, it'll be a 1d10 +1, won't it? That's not too bad. That's not too bad. So, yeah, overall, what we got? B-side shifter, warlock, I forgot what the second one was, actually. That was a wizard. It's gonna bug me that now, actually. I know Future definitely will tell you. But the classes alone, though, I mean, warlock, wizard, sorcerer, and bard. Pure magic party. Ouch. This is gonna be fun. This is gonna be super, super fun. Okay then, so folks, yeah, that's gonna be the party creation for this episode. So in the next episode, we're gonna start the proper module with the first bit of the story and our first encounter. And we're going to see how well this party gets on. So ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching today's episode. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. Links down below, check them out if you wish. Apart from that, enjoy the rest of your awesome day. I'll see you next time. Take care.